President Donald Trump lives. Associated Press is reporting these details. We have a statement from the president, too. We'll read to you in just a second. But right now, from what the Associated Press says, former President Donald Trump said in a lengthy statement that the FBI was conducting a search of his Mar-a-Lago estate today. The circumstances aren't clear quite yet. Spokespeople for the FBI and the Justice Department did not return a message to the Associated Press when they sought comment earlier today. Here's what the president said. After working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate. That's just a piece of his statement. You can see our images of Mar-a-Lago right there. The Justice Department has been investigating the discovery of boxes of records containing classified information that were taken to Mar-a-Lago after Trump's presidency had concluded. It was not clear whether the FBI search was conducted to that probe a separate investigation related to efforts by Trump allies to undo the results of the 2020 presidential election and the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol have also been intensifying in Washington. This comes after, of course, all of the January 6 Select Committee hearings that we have seen over the past couple of months, and we are anticipating at least another one of those in September. But right now, the president, as you heard, confirming that the FBI did inspect Mar-a-Lago earlier. They conducted a search at his Mar-a-Lago estate, and the president said he cooperated with the relevant government agencies and said the unannounced raid on his home was not necessary or appropriate. That, according to the Associated Press. Breaking news story this early evening. We'll keep you up to date as we get more information either from the president himself, more reporting. We'll bring that to you. We'll also have more of our top stories around the country in just a few moments as we will bring you Local News Live's top headlines. In the meantime, though, let's take a quick break and check in with our national forecast from WWSB out of Sarasota, Florida.
This is your Local News Live national forecast.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist John Scalzi from the Gray television station WWSB in lovely Sarasota, Florida. Today, I'm proud to give you your weather forecast for the nation, kind of divided into two different sections. You've got the hot and humid area below this very slow-moving, crawling at times frontal boundary. And beyond that, to the north of that, kind of dry conditions. In fact, we even have some fire advisories up for dangerous fire weather conditions, and heat indexes are high up there as well, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. Now, this frontal boundary is going to slowly try to inch its way southward. As it does that, it's going to provide lift for all of this high moisture content air and trigger off showers. Now, unfortunately, we're going to get some showers over places that have already seen a lot of rainfall. So consequently, if you're in one of those areas that already has saturated ground or has experienced flooding in the last week or so, this is not a particularly good situation for you. Other places, much needed rain will fall in areas that are drought stricken. A big ridge of high pressure sits over much of the deep south, including the state of Florida, that'll provide fair weather but afternoon showers and thunderstorms. We're looking at basically about 3/4 of the nation under the threat of some standard thunderstorm risk today. None of it including any type of severe weather particularly, though there is that little potential around the Chicago area of perhaps some severe weather, a very marginal risk of that. But for the most part, standard thunderstorms. But unfortunately, it could come down very heavy in places. Total rainfall amounts, say, in Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, north parts of those states could exceed 1 to 3 inches. So watch for that.